Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Pardon me, I'm a little late. I wish I could say I had a good reason, not that I don't. My basic reason is I accidentally I got up at my alarm at 8 o'clock and I walked out into the living room. I flopped down on the couch and I was trying to will myself to do my morning pages and then fell asleep there and then overslept that way, which is not ideal. Woke up at like 9:25 and had to like get up and scramble. So, woo, energetic morning. But that's all right. I'm here now. And I am bearing the good news that I finally got the rocks printed. So now we have, let me show you. What do we have? We have rock formations. We have a color palette. So for if you want to get a little fun and funky with your color palette, we've got details. So things like barnacle covered or cracked and fissured or crystalline, cool different specific features if you want to focus on that. Shape language up here in the top right, just for round, square, triangle, and other. And then we have just different rock types. So like granite, sandstone, basalt, marble, etc., etc. So there are some nice options there. Yeah. You got to live those kind of days. I mean, honestly, of all the reasons why I could be running behind, it's truly mild. It's very mild. It could totally be worse. But I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it is as it is, I guess. Okay, now here we are. I am a little camera in the center. I am zoomed. There we go. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different tape today just because I have a bunch of this old washi tape that I'd like to use up because I don't really like the patterns all that much. They're not bad. They're just, not for me. Can we get a copy? Yeah, absolutely. I am getting it available for Foxy students. I can get that out today. But yes, I am totally wanting to make that available. I also finally made a proper sheet like this for trees from last month. I just was having trouble with it last month. I couldn't get the formatting right. It was just being difficult. But I, with Savannah's help, was able to finally get it done. If you can, get you someone like a Savannah. Make your lives a lot easier by being so awesome and on top of things. Why do I keep doing this? I keep coming up short just on that last one. Here we go. Bam. Like nothing happened. Okay, tape. Hold on for me. Okay. Now I'm going to just get some water in my palette. Well, let me figure out what I'm rolling first, and then I'll do that so that way I know kind of what colors I'm going for. Let's do the two of you. Rolling on the rock formations here. All right, ooh, a nat 20 and a 9. 9 outcropping. An outcropping of rock. Rocky Pinnacle. Let me just look that up really quick. Rocky Pinnacle. I think it just is like that tip of the rocks, like the tip of a mountain. Yeah, I'm good for that. Let's do that. Rocky Pinnacle. I'm gonna set you to the side. I'm gonna set you to the side also. Okay. We're gonna go the tippity top of a mountain. Okay. Computer knowledge is yes, and that kind of like just technical knowledge is yeah, so valuable. Fully agree, Brenda. Okay. Let's do this thing. That one little spot of tape does not want to stick. All right, let's do a. Ah, dang. I did not get. Forgot to pour it into that little jar. Let's get a nice blue for the sky. Okay. You're the go-to tech person, Brenda. It is a position of honor and sacrifice. My brother is that person. He was in the army for 10 years as a tech person, as an IT person, basically. And he is now like everyone's de facto like tech dude, much to his, I don't think chagrin. I think he likes to help, but it definitely keeps him on notice. Okay. Now we have ourselves a mountain. Let us get a base color down. Kind of a general base neutral color here. I'm being kind of messy with it. Really? You were an office manager for a company that built computers? Wow. That sounds hard. It sounds very hard to me. That kind of technical stuff is incredible. Incredible knowledge. Hard. Okay. I'm not going to let this dry yet. I'm going to go straight in with my big old dagger brush here. I'm going to get some darker colors. This tape is not taping very well. Okay. So, all right, we have some going here. Let me get the dryer. Okay. I think I need some dry brushing. Dryer. Let me see about flipping through my little sponges here. So using a sponge like this isn't exactly a dry technique, but it does allow me to kind of get that scratchy thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ro. Sometimes the signal do be doing that, but I appreciate you letting me know that it's a little pixelated. But I appreciate you. You know, Brenda Lee, I gotta say, I am constantly impressed and sympathetic to the folks who like I was born, I'm a millennial. I was born into a computer era where I was raised on it and it is part of my like natural like I grew up on it. Yeah, I'm a native. And I am already falling so behind. Just I mean I'm it is moving so fast. So fast technology, and it is going to absolutely continue to ramp up as things go. And I am truly, I feel bad for, and I am like, not bad for, but like, I'm sympathetic to people older than me who were not born as techno natives, who have had to like learn this stuff as adults and have really had to like, you know, really learn a lot in order to just function in the world. And I am constantly amazed and impressed, and I feel for anyone who is like frustrated by just technology doing technology things and just moving the way that it does. And I just gotta say, it's always moved fast, but it is exponentially getting faster. Excuse me. Ugh. My nose will not leave me alone this morning. No, I totally agree. It's always moved fast. Like in the last, couple hundred years, especially in the 19th, no, the 20th century, it's gone like crazy fast. But yeah, it is just like rocketing forward. Also, hello, DNA. Welcome. Well, DNA, you got to remember, humans have always, with every technology, people use it for good and people use it for bad, and that has always been the case, and that will, as long as human beings are human beings, will always be the case. So, where we see people who are doing things that are unethical or generally evil, there are so many people who are using the technology for good, so many, and they're just doing it quietly. set that there. And set, where's the other one? Set this here. All right, let's get that toothbrush in here. What are you up to? Toothbrush, come here. All right, let's get some let's get some like a dark blue. Like an indigo. But I totally believe that AI is going to be like the key to solving like the cure to Alzheimer's or something, or cancer, or several kinds of cancer. Like AI is already so helpful to researchers who are like sifting through enormous data loads. AI is perfect for that kind of a task. Amazing for that kind of a task. It's just reading and creating, like taking all the data and consolidating it, making it quicker to process and understand. And holy cow, look at the time. Wow, why that just keeps happening to me. Let me try to finish this up before we go on too long. Yeah, like there's obviously enormous concerns with AI in, especially, I mean, in tons of industries like the art industry. I am very, we're keeping an eye on it. Like it's not, I'm concerned. But for all the places that we hear about AI being bad, there are people who are using it for just the very best good. And I try to remember that whenever I'm feeling a little despairing about the state of things nowadays. Because the people who are using things wrong and who are, charlatans and taking advantage and doing all that, they are always loud and public and flashy, and the people who are using it for good are doing it so much more quietly. They're doing it in the background, not the background, but our background, day-to-day life's background. And that just keeps me going. It's easy to kind of get biased towards the negative when that's all you see. But there's so much more that we're not seeing on a day-to-day basis, and I just try to remember that. Also, hi, Ellen. I don't know if I ever said hello. I mean, we've got a rock here. It's not throwing me into, I'm not feeling like this is a masterpiece or nothing, but it is a rock. This is a rocky pinnacle, which is basically the tippity top of a mountain, is what I am interpreting that as. All right, I gotta call it somewhere. Let me just do one final little guy, little thing, which is literally going to be just like a little guy, little mountain climber up here. Okay. All right, everyone. That is that. Let me, pardon me. Just gotta blow my nose. All right. I never did write the date or anything at the top. Let me see about getting that. You know, I wasn't like super in love with this, but now that I'm looking at it on the camera, I do actually like it better. I wasn't looking at it while like on the screen while I was painting it, so I hadn't really seen, but this is pretty good. Let me write my stuff at the top. Today is January 16th. Right? Yep. And this is Rocky Pinnacle. All right. Here we are. Yeah, this one's feeling good. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I really am. I'm liking this. This was really good, and this has been a really fun experiment this month. I am enjoying this rock study streak. I feel like I can feel myself getting better, which is neat. All right, I'm going to bid you all farewell. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Don't forget that tomorrow is the third live workshop for the Building Better Creative Habits workshop. That is going to be really fun and cool, and I hope to see you there. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow morning for sketch session. And until then, I hope you have a great Friday. All right, everyone. Toodles.